Now, the last thing we're going to get into to finish up the show is the Tesla arsonist. One of the Tesla arsonists has been, the FBI director has made charges against them. So we're going to look at some of that. The main thing I want to say about the Tesla arsonists, I understand everybody's upset about Doge looking for the waste, and then some people say, oh, they're not looking for waste. They're saying that they haven't found anything and everything they're saying is lies, but burning people's Tesla. I understand you're trying to stick it to Elon Musk, but burning someone's Tesla who bought a Tesla, how do you know that they support Elon Musk? You want them to sell their Tesla? I mean, come on now. The main thing that Jesus, but let's get into hearing about this.
Breaking news right now as federal authorities arrest a suspect in the arson at a South Kansas City Tesla dealership. The suspect, a 19-year-old man who lives in Parkville but attends college in Boston. We're also learning
throwing your life away to burn down a Tesla. It's not going to affect Elon Musk at all. The insurance company is going to handle it, and you just threw away your life as a college student. There's Jesus.
Just how authorities tracked him down over the past month. Fox 4's Jacob Sloan continues our coverage live near the Tesla Center in South Kansas City. Police, what are they telling you, Jacob?
Well, the FBI says that Owen McIntyre used 2 Molotov cocktails and destroyed more than $200,000 worth of equipment here at the Tesla Center, including 2 Tesla Cybertrucks. Those documents continue to say that McIntyre
I said this was a boy. Nah, I'm not going to say anything, but let's keep going.
is a college student in Boston. He was here on spring break back in Kansas City. Authorities found security camera footage that shows McIntyre parking his car a short walk away from the Tesla dealership here. The FBI then says McIntyre lit 2 Molotov cocktails and threw them at the trucks. The attack damaged those 2 Cybertrucks as well as 2 charging stations here. Agents were able to match the license plate on that car to McIntyre's family. They also tracked.
Stupid. People are so stupid. They are going to see your car license plate. There's so many cameras now. So committing a crime, you can do all you want, but they're going to follow the camera. They're going to look at every single camera to find your car. And then they're going to follow that car back to where you live. It's crazy.
Tracked his cell phone, social media activity, and flight records, and arrested him today in Boston. Now, I want to show you the statement from U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi on the arrest. She says, "Let me be extremely clear to anyone who still wants to firebomb a Tesla property. You will not evade us. You will be arrested. You will be prosecuted. You will spend decades behind bars. It is not worth it." The Attorney General and the FBI Director have repeatedly called these attacks on Tesla campuses domestic terrorism. Now, McIntyre's not facing any terrorism charges, but the charges that he does face, John, could land him more than 30 years in federal prison.
Strong word.
30 years. It can land you. You just threw away your life. You made some Molotov cocktails, threw them at a Cybertruck, messed up the Cybertruck, all because you don't agree with what Elon Musk is doing. Now you are spending your life, the rest of your life. You're a college student, so he's like 21, 22, maybe older. Now you're going to spend till you're 50. Maybe you get out on good parole. You got to spend at least half of it, so 15. Might get out in 15. There's no time in jail is all right. No matter if it's a day, no matter if it's a week, and it doesn't. 1 hour in jail is too much. too much for me. But let's get into the next video we're going to be looking at. It looks like that some camera footage was used, surveillance footage to help, or woman surveillance footage was used to help find the Tesla fire suspect. Let's get into it.
Our coverage on the 19-year-old accused of setting 2 Tesla Cybertrucks on fire at a Kansas City dealership. Owen McIntyre of Parkville now facing multiple federal charges. A driver sent us this video showing the trucks on fire last month. You can see a person running away from the area. Investigators say that person is McIntyre. Federal prosecutors releasing a detailed account of how they linked McIntyre to the crime. KSHB 41 reporter Charlie Keegan joins us live outside the dealership where it happened. Charlie, I know you went through that extensive document implicating McIntyre. Bring us up to date.
Kevin, I've got that document right here with me, all 21 pages, explaining how FBI agents feel like they've linked the person to the fires here of the 2 Cybertrucks at this Tesla dealership. Let me tell you, Kevin, going through this document, it reads like a crime novel. There are all sorts of clues, like a hat, license plates, and a neighbor's surveillance footage. Well, that neighbor shared the surveillance footage exclusively with KSHB 41 News.
I had completely unaware that anything was happening outside.
Erica Periolet's surveillance footage shows someone pull up at about 11 o'clock at night on St. Patrick's Day. You see a dark, shadowy figure spend several minutes in her front yard, put on a white floppy sun hat, and walk away.
I was just super scared. Honestly, that was my only feeling, was this is really creepy.
The FBI says this person is Owen McIntyre. In a 21-page court filing,
You don't know where you're being recorded at. Like, there's always going to be recordings everywhere. You have to assume that. We are in a day of technology. Cameras everywhere. I have cameras outside my house. There's cameras everywhere. Crazy.
agents lay out how they associated McIntyre with the Tesla fire. The feds say it begins with what's left of a Molotov cocktail. They say set the Cybertrucks on fire. Our footage shows how badly the trucks burned.
The person ran across the street.
The FBI also relied on this footage from someone driving by the fire in their car. You see a person run away, disappearing into the neighborhood. That's where agents say they found the sun hat pictured.
Nah, I ain't want to say anything, but the man did look very feminine, and he has a big feminine hat, sun hat on, and he left it at the scene. Jesus.
Here, they say DNA on the hat matched DNA on the rag from the Molotov cocktail.
They told me that it was found a couple doors down, that he had hopped the fence or something.
Finally, the FBI says license plate readers help pinpoint the car to McIntyre. We're showing this picture.
What I say? Following, they'll follow you all the way. Now, I don't know why he is so feminine looking.
Of McIntyre from court records. It shows him at an airport flying back to college in Boston after the fire once his spring break ended. We showed Periolet how the FBI included screenshots of her.
Yeah, I'm going to spend my spring break coming home after doing my best in college to come start some fires and fly back, risk my freedom. Nah.
Surveillance footage in their report.
I'm glad that it helped.
She'd been hoping for an update. Now she has a warning.
Citizens around are looking and paying attention, and that if they're thinking of committing a crime, they'll get caught, likely.
U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi echoed that warning you just heard from Erica with a little more strongly worded statement that she sent us. It said, "Let me be extremely clear to anyone who still thinks they want to firebomb a Tesla property, you will not evade us." McIntyre, of course, innocent until proven guilty. We reached out to his parents tonight. They didn't want to comment today. Live.
Of course they didn't want to comment. There's no way you're going to want to comment on why your son who looks like I don't know, we're not even gonna say that, but why your son was out there. Look how annoyed he looks. Why your son was out there coming from college to burn down some Teslas.
In Kansas City, Missouri, I'm Charlie Keegan, KSHB 41 News.
People in the neighborhood extremely vigilant. Charlie, thank you.
Now, let's stop doing stupid things. There's too much stupid things that are happening. Too many people are trying to use violence to solve when they disagree with something. We need to get away from. We need to learn how to handle our anger and our aggression over a situation in different matters than resorting to violence. But that is the show. Thank you for watching. Thank you for one of these days, and hopefully soon I'm gonna start planning these live, so we're gonna have a schedule down. But most of the time it's just when I feel like going live, when I'm available. But everybody, remember, this is AC Reviews the World. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. Go down in the description, see all the setup that I use and what I use to bring these videos to you. And if you want to have more topics, send them to the comments, send them to my YouTube, and we'll talk about them. We're going to get a discussion down so we can understand. I don't want to be in an echo chamber. I want to hear your discussion, your thoughts. If you disagree with what I'm saying, then tell me your thoughts, and let's have a civilized discussion on the different topics, and let's review this world together. All right, everybody, remember, this is AC Reviews the World. Remember to like and subscribe.